Shit. Fucking.
We're back, dude.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We're back. What's up?
Hi.
Welcome back.
Season dose, baby.
Season
What's
2
up?
of Thinky Thoughts.
What's
It's
up?
been a while, man.
We've been gone.
Shaking off the rust here.
We're here now.
Yeah.
I did a whole bunch of stretches before I sat down and recorded this.
Took a little break.
Yeah.
Figured out some stuff. Got that dope new intro.
Yeah, we changed this a little bit. You probably can't tell. It's okay.
Yeah. We're sitting different.
We sit different now. It's all new, guys. It's fucking sick.
We sit different. The mics are still meh. And
Fucked
my
up.
headphones are still
Fucked
broken.
up.
But
Yep.
hey, we're back for more nonsense, more stories, more whatever we
Yeah. What were you
decide to
saying?
talk
What were you
about.
saying before we started recording? About how like us doing this long? You were
it's just
saying
been
something
like,
to me.
well, we're coming up on
know how
like
many
unofficially a year of like when you and I started this idea.
Yeah, because people don't know there were a lot of episodes that we are never.
Well,
releasing.
just like figuring things out and working out like
Yeah.
what we want to do and
Mm-hmm.
figure out like how it's gonna go and everything.
A lot of blood, sweat, and Red Bull.
It was like I think your birthday last year was really where we were like, dude, let's do like a podcast.
Oh yeah, because we decided to do this on the boat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that was like the
forgot about that.
solidifying. Like we're doing it. Like let's make it.
There's nothing like getting plastered on like out in the sun to make you be like, let's start a business.
Yeah, on an
Let's
8 a.m. boat ride for no reason.
You can
Shout out Rard's mom though. That was
shout
so
out
fun.
Nene. Shout out Nene. It was the best. It was a little aggressive in the beginning, but you know, once Chris parked the boat, it was all good.
Yeah, flying through. I mean, not even flying. It was a pontoon boat, but we were going fast enough to where we were like, it's so cold.
And we were just getting splashed with water. And my favorite thing is everybody on the boat. There was like fucking 8 of us. All of us were like, Chris, slow down. He was just there, just like, didn't even care.
He was having so much
care.
fun. We were like, dude, can you please? Like,
we're so cold.
Where are we even going? Like, we're in the water. That's the point.
He's like, I want to go to Jersey because it's split into like 2. It's like in New York and New Jersey.
Right.
He's like, I want to go to Jersey. We're like, why? He's like, I don't know. And
Yeah.
we're like, okay.
And we're like, sure, man. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's like,
But once it
so
parked, yeah.
we came up with the idea or whatever and started like figuring out what we want to do, how we're going to do it, and just kind of an idea. We still don't really know.
Still have no idea what the fuck's going on
But
at all.
It's just, it's fun to see how far we've, I mean, this is episode 26 technically.
Right.
Out there. But
Oh my god, I'm
Coming
about to
up on
turn 26. Fuck. Oh, okay. We're not gonna go down that road.
Yeah.
That's gonna get real depressing.
26 is all right. It's nothing.
It's just closer to 30. I'm just gonna get depressed for
I'm
like a week.
27, man. Shut up.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forget that when I come here, I'm like one of the youngest people here.
Yeah.
I constantly forget that.
Yeah.
Like me and Jake are the babies. At least I
Yeah,
don't
Jake
look-
just turned 26.
Yeah. Also, I'm the baby. I'm actually the literal baby.
Yeah, you are the
I
youngest
am
one
the
here.
baby.
But
Well, since we're gonna start with that, fucking festivals.
anyway, it's been real, man. It's good to be back.
It's
and,
great to be back. So much has happened in the world. Like,
yeah, it's funny because like normally it's so hard to like hone in on what you're going to talk about for a short period of time, and like even in the time we've been gone and taking this break, it's like so much stuff has happened.
But it feels like so much shit happened, not just because there was a huge gap of us not like talking about stuff, but it feels like a lot of shit just happened in the last like couple weeks. You know what I mean? Just like like even if we were recording the whole time, we still would have been like, so much stuff's going on right now.
Right.
Or like Lollapalooza and fucking the billionaire dick waving
That's
contest.
kind of been the whole like past year with COVID and stuff too. Is like every week it's like, what now?
What's
man?
going
Like,
on, dude? What the fuck is going on?
What is happening
What's
anymore?
happening? It's ridiculous. The Olympics are they still happening right now as of recording this?
Yes.
How long do they last?
They're 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah, so it's definitely still happening.
Yeah, I think it ends this
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's still going on. That's been really cool. I haven't like normally I'm pretty avid more Winter Olympics just in the past because like snowboarding
Like shot
and
right
everything.
and stuff.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
But Summer Olympics has gotten so much cooler. I haven't gotten
they've
to watch
added
a lot
so
of it.
many sports, dude.
Yeah, they consistently like add things.
I like
but
that it
this
changes
year,
like that though. That they're like, they're constantly adding and taking away sports,
which
It's
I
great.
think is important for
Yeah.
like the sports world of like. But it's crazy. I mean, skateboarding first year.
That was the sickest thing ever.
Cool. Unfortunately, for us, I mean, we
Yeah,
didn't.
bronze.
Yeah,
We're a nation in decline that we didn't get the gold in skateboarding.
No, so Yuto Origami, who won for Japan, is like one of the best skateboarders. He consistently like, so all these guys, that's a cool thing about skating, and I'm sure it's the same with other sports, but with skateboarding, these guys compete together anyway all the time.
Yeah, in other competitions,
like
that
in the street league and all that.
You're
stuff.
right, because
and
like skateboarding is like one of those sports that like it's not like basketball or football. Like the high ranking levels of it is already a global thing.
Yeah,
like
that's
like
just
every
how
other
it's
people.
been.
Yeah, it's always like that.
And he is amazing. He's a young kid, super talented, and it's like, in a way, it's really cool to see him win for Japan and their home.
Hey, of all the countries we can
Olympics.
lose to, I'll take Japan. I'll take them. You know?
And because he always does well, and he's so good, but I don't know. A lot of times there's another skater, and not to like knock on him or anything, but Shane O'Neill, one of the best skaters in the world from here. And he always, it's something about like competition where he seems to kind of like crack under the pressure of like, he's the type of skater though that will anywhere else, like he lands everything, like can do crazy stuff. And
is he the dude who smashed his balls? Did you see that?
What, in the Olympics? He wasn't in the Olympics.
Okay. But did you see that though?
No.
Oh my
I didn't get to watch most of it because I've been working so much.
I didn't even get to watch it either, but I saw it because it was online. Some dude just like, I don't even know what trick he was doing, but he just he fell off his board midair, landed on the ground like on his stomach, but like going backwards, so like leg first, straight into a pole. And you heard all the commentators. You could almost like hear, I think because the stadium wasn't full because of like COVID or whatever, but just the people you could hear on the mic were like, it was like one of those just awful ones. Everyone's just like, oh, okay. Oh, we're going to remember that one. We're going to clip that shit.
They take some crazy slams, but yeah, dude, long story short with that kid is like he ends up in a lot of the regular competitions, like not placing as high and like because of whatever. There's so with skating, pressure, it's like you can be so talented and like pressure, whatever goes into it. But so it's cool to see him win. And then Jagger Eaton got third. He's dope as well for us. I was bummed to see though, because I went into it so cocky, like we got this, baby. Like American Nyjah Houston, dude, like placing 7th is so bizarre for him.
What the fuck was that? That
I had a feeling
when I heard that.
Who won? It was Kelvin Hoffler, I think, placed first, and he's, I think, Brazil.
Also one of the only other countries that I'd be like, that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Well, they have so many. I mean, Bob Burnquist is from Brazil, like him. But
if it was like, hey, you lost to France, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who did we lose to?
No, France is not too. They have Aurélien Gerard who plays like.
I forgot you know so much about skating. Actually, France is tight.
No, France has so many. Like, there's skaters from everywhere that are amazing. But like, I was so surprised to see
Chris, remember,
Nyjah.
never trust the French. Never trust the French, Chris. All right, I'm sorry. Continue.
Whatever that means.
It's a little inside
Chris.
joke.
Hey, shout out Chris for season 2.
Season 2, Chris.
What's up, buddy?
Season 2, Chris.
So it's cool just to see that skating's in the Olympics now, and I didn't watch any of it unfortunately, but they have the street, they have like vert and park and all that. And
I'm glad they actually like made it like
which I didn't watch because my favorite skater for park, which is like more of the transition stuff and like. Andy Anderson, who's Canadian, which
great
sucks
name.
because it's like
great name.
Yeah,
Andy Anderson.
Yeah, he's incredible. Like literally my favorite skater. Yeah. So good.
I was just gonna say the name Andy Anderson sounds like the name where you would like walk up to a bar with like a fake ID. He'd be like, "Your name's
like,
what?
Really?
Your name's Andy Anderson?
Yeah.
Really,
Couldn't
bud?
come up with a better one.
Yeah, you were the first one in line and everything.
Yeah.
I bet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Get the fuck out of here, kid.
Yeah. But I heard there was a few more things that got added. Like I think rock climbing this year got added.
Rock climbing?
I think so.
You know what they need to add? Tug of war.
Yeah.
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah, I mean, there's
just
at this point, like
the most juiced dudes from every country.
Yeah.
Just go. Dude, I would be more invested in that than any other Olympic sport.
Yeah.
It's just tug of war.
It would be sweet.
It would be so sick, dude. Yeah. Come on, that would get a stadium of people juiced the fuck
Honestly,
up.
that's true because like other than like snowboarding and now skating and like the sports I actually like outside of the Olympics, my favorite Olympic sport is curling.
I still remember vividly. It was the one that was in Toronto, right? Where they like added it, or like it wasn't. Maybe they didn't add it that time.
It's been there for.
It was one of those things where like everybody like discovered it. Like maybe it was like one of those things that they like fully televised, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It was the last Winter Olympics. 4 years ago.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "What?"
Or Whatever.
Wherever it was in Canada, wherever the last one was, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then everybody was like, This is weird, but I weirdly am invested in it now. Like, okay, I'm down.
Because the guys that did it, like, I've seen so many memes where it's like, it looks like the men's team for the U.S. curling was like a bunch of dads that got lost and like ended up competing in curling.
It's one of those Olympic sports you don't need to be jacked for.
Because there's the dude with the mustache that just like literally just fits like the dad description, like. Put him in khakis and some New Balance.
You know what I love too? It's obviously it's still like an Olympic sport, right? You're competing at the highest level in the world of that sport. So like but it's such a like an odd looking sport. Like it's like you ever watch like professional bowling? Like you're bowling, right? But like when dudes are like they're like huge amounts of money is on the line, they like get a strike. You're still bowling, but the way they lose their minds, they're like, like they're LeBron James and they just landed like a game-winning dunk. Right. Like, I'm like, you're curling, dude.
But no, that's literally like it's so entertaining, and I think that was the Olympics because for me and probably a lot of other people where they're like, I can get into this.
Yeah. Me and my friend, you're like, okay, cool.
Me and my buddy Slater were like talking about finding like a curling league in town and like getting in on it. Because like, dude, it looks fun. And you ever play like, I went to the bar with him and Rachel last week and they had one of those shuffleboard, like the long. You ever play those?
Oh, I've done it on like cruises, which is the like.
No, not like the actual like on the ground one. There's like the tabletop one. It's probably like a 20-foot table or something, and you slide these little like
this
pucks.
Oh, I've never played that.
It's sweet, but I was like, dude, I could do this forever.
Oh my god, dude, Olympic Jenga. Come on,
yeah, I fucking start adding everything.
I mean, why not?
Ping pong's in there. That one's hilarious because it's like
ping pong's been in there, and it's like a staple of the Olympics. Like ping pong's been like,
because it was funny for me, like watching it, and there's nobody in the crowd. Like I pictured. So imagine coming home, like, and again, no knock on these guys because they're
the top
Olympians.
They're the top of their sport.
They're literally
doing
more than I am, and like imagine coming home though, and like you're in a bar, right, talking to people, and they're like, "What do you do?" And some guy's a lawyer, this and that, and then there's the guy that's like, I'm an Olympian.
Yeah.
I'm an Olympic gold medalist. And they're like, really? What?
Like running or like pole vaulting?
Ping pong.
Oh.
I won the golden paddle.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah. My friends are over there, so I'm gonna listen. You have a good time.
Because when you think of like
picking up a girl with being like, I'm an Olympian.
The heroes of like the Olympics, like the ones that get on the news and stuff, it's like gymnasts, runners, like
swimmers,
like all these people that make the media.
Yeah, people that are like fucking like they're like peak physical condition.
Yeah, and then you're like,
I play ping pong.
Yeah.
I won a whole gold medal.
Actually, went to the Olympics
for America. Like I won a gold medal. Like nobody cares. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's fine. But no, imagine like trying to pick up a girl with that and trying to be like, "Hey, what's up? You know, like, where'd you come from? I just got back from Tokyo. What were you doing there? I was an Olympian. Wow, you're an Olympian? Stop. Did you win? He's like, you know, I got the gold. You got a gold medal? Oh my god, like what sport? Badminton.
That's another one.
You're like,
I was watching.
Wow, thank you for the drink. I'm gonna go now.
I was watching badminton with my parents, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I could win this. So like,
that's the worst too. Is when you watch an Olympic sport, you're like, I could beat that guy. I could beat that guy.
Like what's competitive badminton.
Competitive badminton is the funniest thing.
Pickleball,
wall ball and shit, dude. Oh my god. I mean, come on, like
Olympic tetherball.
Okay, Olympic tetherball, but see, okay, I like to imagine Olympic tetherball would be one of those things where like dudes still get like jacked for it, and there's just massive dudes being like,
just trying to winding up the pole, and they're like.
Just fucking explosions going off in the stadium for like tetherball and stuff, dude. Come on.
It's like I mean, they're Olympians. I can't take that, but it's
that's
funny
what I mean.
that,
Like tug of war would be the ultimate Olympic sport.
Yeah, and that would be entertaining.
I'd watch
for
the
sure.
shit out of it.
So
just fucking like a fucking like a steroid like scandal. Be like,
yeah, that would be the big
the
one.
Russian tug of war team has again been caught juicing.
Yeah, that's crazy. They have to have their like.
Yeah, they're under like they're technically competing under the Olympic organization as the ROC.
Yeah,
which is definitely really confusing because the ROC is the Republic of China too, and you're like, and it's just you're like, they're communist. It's just confusing as shit.
But it's been cool to watch.
Yeah, it's the shit, dude.
I don't know. It's the Olympics. It's tight.
Yeah, dude. And then also, I mean,
it's weird seeing 2020 on everything though. Do you notice that? All the signs say Tokyo 2020, and you're like, what?
They just couldn't. They're like, that's too much. That's too much to change. We're not just.
No, I don't think they. At first, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what are they just trying to save money? They had everything like ready to go, yeah. And it's, I think, for the sake of like for
keeping it even.
The test of time that the Olympics have been going, it's every 4 years for summer, every 2 years though for Olympics.
But I mean, we can't actively be like, hey, there was a pandemic. Like, I mean, we did that in like the 40s because I think everyone forgets that like a big like competitor we had in like the 30s was like Nazi Germany. Like, yeah. It was in Nazi Germany, the fucking the Olympics and
really?
Shit. Yeah, there was the Berlin Olympics, and I remember it was like. It was I think we sent I can't remember what sport. I think it was running, but we sent like a black runner over there, and he beat the gold. And I'm pretty sure they like shot the guy who was like, what? You lost to a black guy in Nazi Germany. Like, oh, we're gonna. I might be totally wrong, so don't.
You might just be racist.
I might. no, not the black. I'm saying they shot like the Nazi who lost to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, but I remember that happened, and like, oh, dude, it's chaos. Like we can all be like, there's asterisks in some of those years, for like obvious reasons. But yeah, man.
But I'm glad it's happening, and
yeah,
the world needs
things
a little
are back,
Olympics
baby.
right now.
Listen, the world's back. Lollapalooza happened, and that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
All those people. I
Rolling Loud. My friend went there a few weeks ago.
I went to Rolling Loud. Mm-hmm. Did he see Bobby Shmurda come back?
I don't know.
Come on.
I didn't ask him much about it.
You should have. Fucking. That's the only reason I wanted to go to Rolling Loud. It's because the year Bobby Shmurda got out of jail, and he was gonna fucking play in New York. Come on.
It wasn't. It was in Miami. There's another one in New York coming up.
Or
well, then just did happen.
That's the one he's playing at.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Now that I think about it, I don't think Rolling Loud happened yet because I definitely would have heard about it.
Yeah, the one in Miami happened. But,
okay.
Yeah. Things are coming back, but it's also scary because this new COVID scare.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing too. I was thinking about because there's been like smaller like dance music festivals already like Hard Summer happened and all that other shit, and like so like I feel like. It wasn't that big of a deal, like seeing like people at at festivals now for like dance music kids because there's already been like a few happening over the last couple months. Like I went to one this weekend and stuff, but we'll talk about that later. But like you're not on Twitter, but like people were like losing their minds off like aerial pictures of like Lollapalooza. They were like, "Oh my god, look at all these fucking people standing near each other," and I'm like. Yeah, that's been happening. You ever gone to a fucking airport lately? Like it's packed.
Right.
Yeah, but it's crazy, man. I don't know. Just everyone get tested. It's not hard anymore. Just go get fucking tested. Yeah, it's easy.
Do what you can.
Yeah, but dude, the Christmas in July that I went to, it was nuts.
The what?
Christmas in July.
It was Christmas in July.
Yeah, so he has this thing every year during Christmas called Christmas, where it's like 12 days. He does like tiny shows, like different events in like over like 12 days, and
that's
then
genius.
He does one called Christmas in July. Which is just obvious. It's a 2-show thing at this venue in North Carolina in Wilmington. I have to say, one of the most beautiful venues I've ever been to. It's one of those ones that like, it's clear it was built within the last like, maybe like 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was a new venue, and like how they're like they plan out like very like down to like the smallest detail like these venues now.
Yeah.
Like there's a real science to it. Like just the way it was shaped. It's an amphitheater, but the way it was shaped, they had like it was all grass, but then they had like concrete slabs like every couple of things, so like people can still stand, and it was like perfectly angled so that everybody can still see the stage no matter where they are. It was fucking amazing.
Really
it got canceled the second day though. Halfway through, it was rough.
Yeah, I'm going hopefully to my first concert since all this. Darius Rucker.
Who's that?
It's a country guy. Rachel's dad got us tickets. And I was like, oh, sick.
Where?
Like, I think I want to say it's at the Meadows in Hartford or whatever it's called now.
It's
not the.
I'm not from here. I don't know anything in Connecticut.
It's basically the same idea. There's a big. It's where they used to have Warped Tour, but it's like a big stage under.
Oh, like one of those like giant tents.
No, it's an actual like, I don't know if you call it like an amphitheater or pavilion, whatever. It's like open.
What is the difference between an amphitheater and a pavilion? I think actually, wait, I think I know this.
Well, the
answer.
amphitheater is like go up.
Well, yeah, but I think if it's a pavilion, it's an amphitheater with a covering over it.
That's what it is. Like
so then it's a pavilion.
Yeah. So it's got like a stage in the back, and then they have like a roof over it, but all the back of it's open. Like so.
It sounds like is it like the Montage Mountain?
Yes.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's a pavilion then.
A little bigger because there's like all the seating area, and then the grass area up in the back is like bigger.
That's fine.
And I think that's what he got tickets for. But I'm hyped either way.
Hell yeah, it's a show, dude.
It'll be fun.
Hell yeah, dude. It feels so good to be around people. It's the best. You know what? I realized we haven't recorded in a very long time. So much has happened. I actually went to like the first like real show I ever went to. This Christmas in July wasn't like the first like real show I went to. I went to like 2 shows at the Mirage.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, the first one was Deadmau5, right? I mean, like I've gone to like a few like smaller shows that like my friends put on, but I mean this was like the first like real like show. You know what I mean? I had the best time ever because it's also the Brooklyn Mirage. It's one of the coolest venues in the world. But I had like this like 40-second moment when he was playing Strobe where I was just standing there and I was looking around. I was like, oh, I'm gonna cry. I was like, oh my god, I missed this so much. Yeah. And I was like, get your composure. What the fuck are you doing? You're at a house show right now. Fucking be happy. Yeah, it was nuts.
You're having
dude.
Fun.
Yeah.
And then the drugs kicked in and you were happy again.
Like, yeah. No, it's actually, oh Jesus. It's actually mad funny. At the Christmas show, like I said, the second day got like it wasn't fully canceled. Like we still saw like Grizz for like 40 minutes, but like it was held back like for rain, so they didn't let us in right away, and then it was canceled halfway through because of the rain again.
Mm-hmm.
But when we were waiting on this like really long, it was like a half a mile long line, right? We were near the front though, thank God. I was just like making jokes with my friend Billy and Samina, where I was just pretending to be like a Wook who would like go up to this girl and be like, "Do you
pretending
know
to be a Wook?"
I was also okay. I was a Wook, but I was pretending to be a specific Wook. Okay, shut up. So I was pretending to just be like a Wook to like go up to the like gate, be like, "Hey, dude, hey, do you know how much ketamine I've shoved up my ass? Okay, open the doors. All right, open the doors right now. Open the doors. Tell that motherfucker to go on. There's so much up there right now." And I just said that joke, and from like 30 feet away, like. I truly understood how loud my voice is in this moment because it was like from very far away. Some dude walked up because I have like my tiny hands.
Yeah.
Some dude walked up. He was like, "Yo, what's up? Oh, dude, tiny hands, high five, sick. So, I heard you guys talk about ketamine. Do you have any?" And I was like, "No, dude, no, I don't, dude. I was just making it. I don't. I'm sorry, bro." He's like, "Oh, for sure, dude. All right, peace," and just left. I was like, I need to stop talking so loud. Yeah.
Hey, so here's the thing.
Yeah.
Heard you talking about ketamine.
I heard you talking about that ketamine, dude. I heard you talking about that ketamine. Actually, you know what? I have some.
You got any for me?
I also like making just dumb jokes when we're moving through the crowd, and one just came to my head, and I was like, man, there's lots of horse doctors at raves. I guess horse doctors really like raves. I hear so many people talking about ketamine. It was such a good time. I also that was the first time I was really around like a bunch of Wooks again.
Mm-hmm.
For people who don't know what Wooks are, they're just hippies but with dubstep. That's really it.
Yeah.
I miss them so much because they're all such ridiculous humans.
Yeah.
They're outrageous humans. I miss them, dude. I miss them. I miss them now, even right now. Also, just side note, just because all this information is coming back to my head, Wilmington is the most humid place on the planet. I swear, like it was, dude, like I got tired the moment I left the hotel.
Yeah.
It was a lot, but yeah, it was an amazing show.
There's Florida.
I mean, this is the most. There's sidebar.
Georgia.
The most humid place I've been in the last like 5 years.
Fair.
Just in that weekend.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, dude.
Right. You think it's like bad here, and then you go those places.
Oh, like, that's the thing. I had it like I left here, and it was pretty hot like over the weekend. And I was like, okay. And then I got to DC, and it got a little bit warmer. I was like, oh. And then I got off in Wilmington, and like that little section between like the bridge and like the actual airplane.
Yeah.
When you get off, like just in that little thing, I audibly went. I was like, oh, like like right when I went through it, and I swear to God, like one of like the gate workers was like, I know, like he was like, I know, dude, it's ridiculous here.
It's like, I live
here. It was crazy, dude.
That's when I came back from Oregon, because it's so dry there every time, even here, like you get off in New York and you're like,
Jesus,
I can taste the air.
Yeah,
like,
it's disgusting. That's what it is that you can taste the air. You're like, oh, I can taste Wilmington. I don't like it. Ugh, Wilmington, go away. It's heavy, dude. But it made all of it. Like we like multiple times, like during the weekend, me, Billy, and Samina were like, did we just get like really old over the last like year?
Yeah.
And I was like, because we're like so tired the whole time. And then I was like, and then I had a moment. I was like, no, wait, but were you guys just tired like just the whole time? Like even when we weren't doing anything? They're like, yeah. I was like, I think it's just the heat.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think we're that old yet. It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh no, it's just heat stroke.
Oh no, dude, you're just dying.
Yeah,
okay.
it's just.
You're not old. You're just dying.
Drink lots of water.
Oh, I mean, we're pros at that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was kind of chaotic, but it was amazing. You know what's crazy too? The reason the show got shut down. So as you know, like most shows, they don't actually shut down for rain. Most of them are rain or shine.
Right.
They actually don't care about the rain because most like concert equipment, like the speakers and the LED walls, they're all like water resistant and shit. It's lightning. I have never been in such an active lightning storm in my life.
Oh yeah.
Like it was but
wait,
it was
when was that? June, you said?
When did this happen?
Yeah.
Oh, like last weekend. It was Christmas in July. Yeah.
Because there was a really bad storm here like a month ago, and it was like one of the crazier lightning storms.
But dude, it was nuts because we were like near the merch booth and we saw like one of like Grizz's crew guys and we were just talking about the weather and he like just started talking to us. He was like, oh yeah, like apparently Live Nation has like a meteorologist on standby at all times, and just the rule is the lightning needs to be 10 miles away. And we were like, oh, okay, cool. And like it clearly like looked like it was. And then while Grizz was playing, like right after he started, there was just mass, like, you know when like it breaks into like 40 different pieces of lightning or whatever, just right above our heads. It was like, I was like, fucking cheat, like multiple times.
Yeah.
I was looking up and I turned to Billy and he was like, 10 miles up? I was like, that's not how that works. I was like, that's definitely not what they mean when it has to be 10 miles away. But like that happened like he played for like 40 minutes with just straight lightning like that. And there was the point where I was like, one, I wasn't surprised when they like cut the music and they're like, guys, get the fuck out of the venue. Right. It's like dangerous now. I was genuinely surprised that it went on as long as it did. Yeah. I was looking, I was like, this is fucking dangerous. Right. Like, this is crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. But I missed it though, dude. It was okay. It wasn't too bad. Good to be
back. Yeah.
It's great to be back. I'm really mad that I left when I did because I forgot that like the whole like Grizz has like a lot of traditions. Like he's been doing this for a while. But like the whole Christmas in July thing is that he always goes to like this atoll, which is like it's like a part. It's hard to describe. It's just a geographic location. It's just a beach, right? That's all it is. That usually is like upriver from Wilmington. That's like you can't access it by road. Like you have to get on a boat to like go there and then like swim to the beach, and then like that's how you get to see the show. And I fucking forgot that happens on Sunday, so my flight was at like 10 and the show happened at like 1. I was like, fuck me. I was so mad. Yeah, but it's okay.
Well, you have to swim to the show?
I mean for the last part, unless your boat's small enough that it can beach itself.
Pull up, yeah. Damn, that's cool.
It's awesome, dude. Chris is the best. Cool. Chris is my favorite people. I'm going to space camp too. It's gonna be great.
Space camp?
Yeah, he has a show called Space Camp.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's the first time we do. He's doing it in the Hampton Coliseum. I'm not gonna lie, he's and I wasn't until he did the Space Camp thing, which is in the Hampton Coliseum, which is in Virginia. It wasn't until he did that where he was doing like a huge curated event where I'm like, oh, he's like actively kind of trying to fill the gap that Bassnectar was holding, like in that market of being like the guy who like does curated events and like just has all the merch. I'm like, he's like kind of filling that gap hard. He's like just taking in all those Wooks, like because they like Wooks like community. You know what I mean? They like having groups of people. They do, man. They're all hippies, bro. They love it, and he's kind of like filling that gap really well.
Wooks love structure.
They do. They as much as chaotic as they are, they like being like, we all go to the same place at the same time. Hell yeah, hell yeah, brother. Let's go. I fucking any Wook listening to this, I love you deeply. You're my favorite type of people. Yeah,
also,
man.
Come to our event.
Also, yeah, come to our fucking event.
Whatever that is.
I don't know. Most of the events I work aren't really like Wook events. They're like raver events.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
What's
different.
What's the difference?
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
You everybody says that, like looking on the outside, until you go to one.
No,
like,
no, I know exactly.
Just Wooks, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
Y'all are a different breed.
It's funny how like different it's like the same as metal things back in the day, but
it's
like
fragmented like really hard.
Yeah, there's like the like black metal kids. There's like
the emo kids,
the scene
hardcore
kids.
Yeah. They're all like gangs at this point.
Yeah, the Christian metal kids.
I'm just
so funny.
I just in this moment, because you were making the comparison, I imagined like all those different subgenres of like metal kids as like actual gangs, and then just the Christian metal kids be like, hey guys, why can't we all just get along? And then the hardcore kids just come up and like kicks them in the face, like, shut up, you loser.
Christian metal is so funny. Dude, I found all the videos. I was at Jake's house, and he had a hat that said Jesus Rocks on it. and I would put
my God.
I would put it on, and I'd be like, I think the kid's name I made up was like Damien. I'd be like, what's up, guys?
We don't got many Damien.
And Christian hardcore saved my life. And then it like cuts to like moshing, but that's like, it's like the most ironic thing that like Christian and
dude, we had to start remaking these videos just for this podcast,
or not, just let it die.
Oh no, sir.
Christian dubstep should be a thing.
Christian
what whoops for Jesus.
head banging for God.
It'd be
just
really
before every wall of death, everybody holds hand and just has one giant prayer circle.
Yeah.
Now fucking lose your mind.
But all the lyrics of the songs or whatever, like
praise God.
praise.
God. Christian rhythm would be the best.
Christian rhythm.
We're gonna start the subgenre, baby. You know what's up. We're gonna watch. You want to end it on Christian rhythm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's end it on Christian rhythm.
That would be sweet. You got me on a whole.
We'll go down it again. Listen, we got the juices
right
flowing. You said the name, dude. You said that. It's not gonna line up, but who cares? Okay, that works. Whatever. We're good.
But hey, man, it's good to be back. Thank you guys for joining back. Season 2 got some new stuff coming. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be great.
I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
Just happy to be back.
Me too.
Talking
buddy.
Nonsense with you.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, we'll catch you next time.
All right. Peace.
Later.